Good evening and welcome to the program Africa Today. Thank you for joining us. Coming up on the program, 3 people charged over plot to poison Benin's president. Democratic Republic of Congo, UN to sanction M23 rebels. Dangers faced by Democratic Republic of the Congo women. Argentina orders sailors to evacuate Libertad ship seized by Ghana. South Africa mourns Af Kumalo, apartheid photographer. Nollywood competes with best films in England, and NBC wins an award, and also Guillermo Awards right here in Houston. Thanks once again for joining us. You're welcome back from the break, and we're coming up just with an update. Last week we had a story on Nana Yakunedu Ajiman Rawlings, the wife of former President Jerry John Rawlings, as Funsho will call him, Jerry Boy. And she said that she believes there's somebody out there trying to make sure that she doesn't run for presidency. Funsho, Jerry Boy's wife.
She's out, she's out.
She's out and she's not too happy. And
that's what the law says.
She's refusing to talk to reporters about that.
I don't blame her.
Why?
She has some shame.
You call it
some
shame?
Folks that are shameless will still go out there and lie. You know? So for her to not to want to talk to the media, she's going to get over that.
Right.
Self-denial right now.
Okay.
When she gets out of that state, she's going to come out talking.
Okay. And
but the good news is everybody is happy in Ghana.
Happy in Ghana.
There's no distractions.
Right now.
Right now. Jerry may not be happy, but don't be surprised. Because I said it last week that I know from the report that I read that Jerry was in support of the original party, NDC.
NDC, and she's now with NDP. Yeah.
Jerry spoke at their convention and spoke glowingly about the guy who is there. I don't remember seeing or reading anything about Jerry speaking at the NDP. That is his wife's party.
Right.
But like he walked out in 2008 here, Jerry may as well be working for NDC instead of NDP. But wifey is wifey. He's got to do what he's got to do.
You got to support her, right?
I won't be surprised that Jerry right now is like, thank God it's over. Ghana can move on.
We can move on. Godwin?
Yeah, I mean, first I think that actually just yesterday Jerry had an event and he publicly actually indicated that he never reneged his support for the NDC. So he has actually indicated that he's going to campaign for them. So that's just an aside. But as far as Nana Kunedu is concerned, let me say that what she's done is that, obviously, as Funsho said, at this point, he's going through a process of denial. But as of yesterday, her party, of course led by her, spearheaded by her, had given the Electoral Commission a 24-hour ultimatum. That was today.
Really?
To reinstate her in the race, or they would obviously take the EC to court.
Right.
I'm not sure what happened today, but I think that definitely she's going to, because for me, rules need to be
You need to follow the rules. It doesn't matter
who
you are.
And the EC gave them enough time to be able to go through all those. So I think that if for some reason she could not do exactly what she was supposed to do, I think that she can't blame anyone.
She doesn't have any
She doesn't have
right
to blame
now.
anyone.
All right, so that's it on Nana Yakunedu Rawlings, wife of former President Jerry John Rawlings. We're going over to Benin, where 3 people have been charged over plot to poison Benin's president, Thomas Boni Yayi. They tried to substitute his medicine with a toxic substance. His niece, his doctor, and former Minister of Commerce were paid $2 million. Funsho, let me start with you. If you can't trust your doctor, who can you trust?
You don't trust anyone in
That's
the first
a good
place.
thing, right?
Don't trust anyone. Money is a whole lot of stuff when you think of African politics. Everywhere, it's usually money.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. It's just that back in Africa, we do a lot of stuff with impunity. We don't care about what people will say, what kind of precedent we're laying, what's going to happen, what are the consequences. We know, of course, people know that for every single decision you take, especially those like this, There are consequences.
To poison a whole president?
When it comes to the issue of, you are talking of the doctor. All the doctor wants is money to be his doctor. What about the niece, who actually was on an overseas trip with the president? A big privilege that she will lose if the president will die. Well, now she's going to rot in jail anyway.
Where is now the privilege is gone now?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the most interesting part about this story is, you know, how close people can be with the president, and the fact that they can actually. For me, I think that I'm very excited that he's alive. He's not dead yet, and they were able to kind of prevent this kind of situation from happening.
Right.
But again, remember this: the president had gone on an assignment in Brussels, Belgium, right?
Yeah.
And then what happened was that in Brussels, the individual who masterminded this whole poisoning issue actually came and saw the niece, and that's when this whole thing started.
Yeah.
And the funny part of the story is that the poison was actually transported from Belgium to Benin.
Yeah.
Are there no poisonous substances in Benin?
No. It has to be special.
It has to be a special
of course.
substance to kill the
the
president.
whole thing was planned.
No, it was planned, and I think it was some kind of an organized thing that was carried out. But the interesting thing is that it was the same niece who went and informed some family members.
Yeah.
Who kind of avoided this whole thing from happening.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a very bizarre story. I don't know how.
But that didn't stop them from arresting her anyway.
No, I mean, I think they need to be arrested.
But you know something funny? Had this gone through for the whole of this year, African countries have lost a lot of their leaders. And this is going to be another one.
Yeah, I mean, for the others who died, obviously, there were some legitimate health concerns, some of them. But this, for me, was going to be a very
someone dying,
foolish death. Trust me, unnecessary. And remember, the guy who masterminded the whole thing, I'm told, is a former friend of the president.
Yeah.
And they fell out. So I believe that he was peeved, so he wanted to probably pay him back.
Very unfortunate indeed. We're taking a break. We'll be right back.